Okay, so let's get started off in a child's pose. So we bring our knees down to the mat, our hips to our heels. Inhale the arms up toward the ceiling. And on your exhale, just bow down, forehead to the mat, bend the elbows. And let everything release. Exhale all your breath. Take a full breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Then gently seal the lips and begin breathing in and out through the nose. This is called our Ujjayi breath, meaning our ocean-like breath. And this is like a vibration that goes all throughout our body. So it starts in our throats and it goes all the way down our shoulders, into our back, down the spine, into the hips, all the way down our legs and into our feet. We're going to breathe here for 5 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. And just notice if you just need to send your breath to any place in the body. If anything just needs to soften a little bit more. And after that 5th exhale, gently rock your arms out in front of you, spread your fingers wide, and walk both hands to the right corner of your mat. So left hand over right, forehead back down into the mat, and begin breathing in and out through your nose. Sending breath into our rib cages, and just letting our body be supported by the earth in this moment. Inhale through center and exhale to the left, right hand over left, forehead back down into the mat, and coming back to our Ujjayi ocean breath, in and out through the nose. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale the hands through center, exhale all the breath. Inhale, roll yourself forward, hands and knees, neutral spine. So hands right underneath shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Shoelace sides of the feet touch the mat. Gently drop the belly as you roll your heart and head forward for a cow. On your exhale, round the spine, drop the head like an angry cat. Let's do that again. Inhale, we open the heart, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head. One more. Inhale, we open the heart. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Inhale through center, exhale the breath. Press the left palm down, inhale, right arm up, side twist. Exhale, thread the needle, so right arm underneath left, right cheek to the mat. Option 1, the left hand stays where it is. Option 2, you can rock it out in front of you. Option 3, maybe you place it behind your lower spine, tucking it into that hip crease. Do whichever option feels good and best for your body. And then just let yourself breathe. And maybe notice, what's the temperature of your breath? What's the texture of it? And where is it going? When you're ready, gently place the left hand down into the mat. Inhale the right arm up toward the ceiling. Exhale, release hands and knees, neutral spine. Right palm down, inhale, left arm up, side twist. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm underneath right, left ear to the mat. And again, you take whichever arm option serves best for you. And it might be better, like if you just change it up and try something new on this side. Coming back to our breath, now I inhale, and now I exhale. Gently place your hand down if it's not already there. Inhale the left arm up, side twist. Exhale, release hands and knees, neutral spine. Inhale, roll your heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Gently tuck your toes. Inhale, lift the hips up for your first downward facing dog. And right away, just pedal out the feet. Bend the knees. You can shake the head, yes, yes, I made it to yoga. Nod it, no, no, I don't want to leave. Maybe you blow out the lips. Sounds silly, but it feels good. And really just take your dog on a walk. Notice if there's any snap, crackle, pops going on. Sometimes that happens when we first find some movement. And then we gently come to stillness. So spread the 10 fingers nice and wide. Press down through your index finger and your thumb to create an L-like shape. Gently rotate your elbows and armpits in toward your ears. Drop your head like a heavy bowling ball. Then bring the gaze toward your feet. Your 2 big toes should match your eyeballs. That's your hips width distance. So about 6 to 8 inches apart. And then keep a little micro bend in the knees just so they stay unlocked. Now keep bending your knees and bending them. And gently press down through your heels to lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Drop your head again. Drop the tongue to the bottom of the mouth. Zip the lower belly up and in to engage the core. Exhale all the breath. Inhale, fill up the body. Exhale with a sigh. One more breath here to memorize this upside down V shape. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, bring the gaze to your hands. Gently walk your feet to your hands. So we're landing in a forward fold. You can grab for opposite elbows. You can place your hands behind the head, or the hands can just hang heavy. And this is a pose where you get to just do nothing. You know, how wonderful is that? To just have a moment to let ourselves be. And make sure that your knees are bent here, because this pose is not about touching our toes. It's just about relaxing and letting everything go. Release your hands down onto the mat if they aren't already there. Place your hands into 2 fists. Put the fists in between the feet to make the capital letter H so the edges of the hands touch the insides of the feet for your hips width distance. Release the hands. Inhale up for a halfway lift. So hands rest above or below our knees, just not on them. Our gaze comes out in front of our toes, so we lengthen our spine, and our belly zips up and in. And I want you to think that your back is so flat here that if you put a stack of books on them, they would stay there. One more breath, inhale. On your exhale, fold, let it go, bend the knees. A little bit faster. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up with you for Tadasana mountain pose. So our feet are directly underneath our knees, and we're pressing down through our feet as we lift up through our knees to engage the legs. Zip that lower belly back up and in. Reach the arms tall, but then rotate the pinkies in so our shoulders drop down the back. You know, we all live in big cities, London and New York, and we're always just carrying everything in our shoulders. What if we just let it go? Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze with you. Maybe you go a little back. On your exhale, bow forward, release, let it go. Let's do it again. Inhale, we reach up and back, back bend. Exhale, bow forward, release. One more. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. We've been here before. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step your feet back into an upper push-up plank. So shoulders are over elbows, elbows are over wrists. And we're kicking back through our heels and our belly zips in. And if you're like, Britta, this is just too hard, drop your knees. You know, there's no judgments as to where you are in your practice. Whichever option you choose, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now push the mat away. On your exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, everything down. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Press down through the shoey sides of your feet. Inhale, we lift the heart and the head, baby cobra. Exhale, release the head. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees, come into child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale the breath. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. We've been here before. Let out all the breath. Inhale, fill up the body. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale the right leg behind you, so our hips are in one line and that right toe is flexed. On your exhale, kick the ceiling, bend the right knee, and find any movement you want here. Maybe you point, flex the toes. Maybe you roll the ankle. Maybe you bend the knees, straighten it. Do it anything that you want here. Just make sure that you're breathing. Inhale, kick the ceiling. Exhale, release that right foot down, downward facing dog. Exhale the breath. Inhale the left leg back behind you, flex the left toes. On your exhale, kick the ceiling, bend the left knee, and again, find any movement that serves you. And the cool thing about our right and left sides of the body is they do two different things. So it might be different on this side. Check in with that. Inhale, kick the ceiling. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Let out all the breath. Inhale, a brand new breath. Exhale the old. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step right foot through in between the hands. Tend up onto your fingertips, then drop the back knee, release the back toes. Plant the left palm down, inhale, right arm up. We've been here before, gaze goes with you. Exhale the breath. Take an inhale. On your exhale, reach a little bit taller, spread the fingers wide. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, release that right hand down. Untuck the left toes, step it forward, forward fold. And I'm gonna back up a little bit. And again, maybe you grab for opposite elbows. Maybe the hands hang. Do what feels best for you. Release the hands, inhale halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sit your hips low, reach the arms and chest up for a chair pose. So fun fact about chair pose, you're gonna sweat here. It's just part of the fun. So we're gonna squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Our belly is active, our arms are reaching. And if you have sensitive shoulders, maybe you place your hands at your heart just to give your arms a break. Because that's what yoga is about. You know, it's taking care of ourselves and letting ourselves feel good. Let's take another breath here. Inhale and exhale. And maybe blow out the lips or smile. Smiling is always good when things get hard. Inhale, stand up, reach up and back, back bend. Exhale, release, bow forward, let it go. Shimmy the shoulders, shake the head, yes. Nod it, no. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, step your feet back to your plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, open the heart, look forward. Exhale, release the head. Inhale to child's pose, hips to heels. On your exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let out all the breath. Inhale, fill up body. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Drop the back knee, release the back toes. And tent up onto your fingertips if it's not already there. Then plant the right palm down, inhale, left arm up, side twist. Gently bring the gaze with you. Are you breathing? Are you letting yourself take up space? One more breath here, inhale. On your exhale, release the left hand down, untuck the right toes, step it forward, forward fold. And again, you do whichever arm option serves best for you. Exhale, release the hands down, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach the arms up with you, exhale the breath. Now plant down through your feet, inhale, reach a little bit taller. On your exhale, sit down, chair pose. And just start off where you left off, which means a little bit lower than you did before. And our chest, it's just open so much that all of the light is shining out of it. You know, do you feel that vibration? Blow out the lips, unscrunch the eyebrows, and let yourself be here. Inhale, stand up, reach up and back, back bend. Exhale, release, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, step it back to your plank. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Hands under shoulders, inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let out all the breath. Inhale, fill up body, nose to toes. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg high toward the sky. Exhale, gently step the right foot through in between the hands. Tend up onto your fingertips, but this time swivel your back foot down flat. Inhale, chest and arms up for a warrior one. So my front knee's right over the front ankle, and I'm squeezing my back leg straight. That's my powerhouse. I'm reaching high up out of my hips rather than sitting in them. And my arms are actively reaching up toward the ceiling, pinkies rotated in, shoulders drawn down the back. Gaze out in front of you. And then just let the breath drop in. And if your breath ever gets stuck, where can you send it? Inhale, reach the arms a little bit taller. On your exhale, open up warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. And just let yourself take up space here. You're allowed to. Your front knee is again over that front ankle. The back leg is straight. But this time our tailbone is tucked in and my belly zips up and in. It just protects our spine on both sides. Arms actively reaching. Gaze over that front middle finger. And again, coming back to your breath. And if you're like, Britta, my arms are about to fall off, the good news is that arms don't do that. But if you need a break, place your hands to your heart. Again, doing what's best for you. Take an inhale, reach a little bit forward toward the front of that knee. On your exhale, sit a little bit lower. Inhale, fill up the body. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down to frame your front foot. Step it back to your plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, open the heart. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fill up the body. On your exhale, let out a big sigh. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Rotate your back foot down flat because that's your powerhouse. Inhale, arms and chest up, warrior one. And just let out a breath to arrive here. So again, my front knee is over my front ankle, and it's there to protect my knee joint. Back leg is straight, belly engaged, arms reaching. And then just send your breath to your mind. You know, how loud are the thoughts right now? And instead of silencing them with a breath, can you let yourself be the witness to your thoughts? Watch where they go. Inhale, reach the arms tall. Exhale, butterfly, open warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze over that front middle finger. This time, inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale them down. One more time, inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale them down. Now close your eyes and just trust your breath. Trust that you know what you're doing. Open the eyes, take a full breath in. On your exhale, cartwheel the arms down to frame that front foot. Step your left foot back to your plank. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, open the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the ceiling. Let out all the breath here. Inhale, fill up the body all the way to the top. On your exhale, give your biggest sigh out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Rotate that back foot down flat. Inhale, we rise, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Now we're going to change it up. Inhale, straighten the front leg, bring the arms with you, palms together, flying warrior. Exhale, rebend the front knee, warrior two. Let's do it again. Inhale, we fly, palms together. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we fly. On your exhale, warrior two to the back, bend the left knee. Inhale, fly it up, palms together. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Doing this to change perspective. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, stay here. And just notice, how am I feeling in this moment? Take an inhale. On your exhale, float the arms down, step right foot back to your plank. Inhale, push floor away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, open the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, heels low. Let out all the breath. Inhale, fill up the body. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Rotate your back foot down flat. Inhale, we rise, warrior one. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. And just take a moment to set this up. You know what to do, front knee over, front ankle, back leg straight. But this time, bring the gaze to your back hand. Are you in one line with your front hand? Once you find that, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, flying warrior, palms together. Exhale, warrior two to the front, bend the left knee. Again, inhale, we fly, palms together. Exhale, two to the front. Inhale, fly it up. Exhale, warrior two to the back, bend the right knee. Inhale, fly it up, bring the gaze with you. Exhale, two to the front. Inhale, we fly. Exhale, two to the back. Last time, inhale, palms together, fly it up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Now place your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Feel for your heartbeat. It's that little bumping inside of you that tells you you are alive right now. How amazing is that? Open the eyes, reach the arms tall, take a full breath in. On your exhale, float the arms down, step the left foot back to your plank. Inhale, push floor away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, everything down. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale with the heart, baby cobra. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale the breath and stay here. And bend the elbows. You can give your body a break. You are allowed. How good can I let my yoga practice feel today? Can I give myself permission to let it feel good? Rock your arms out in front of you, spread your fingers wide, roll yourself forward, hands and knees, neutral spine. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And just keep a little bend in the knees so they stay unlocked. Let out all the breath. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring the gaze to your hands. Option one, you can bend the knees and walk your feet forward. Option two, if you want to challenge, bend the knees and hop yourself forward. Now whichever option you choose, we're going to meet up in forward fold. Let the knees bend. Tuck your chin into your chest. And as slowly as possible, let yourself go all the way up to standing. And when you get to the top, don't touch your hair or your clothing. Let your palms face forward and close your eyes. I promise everything will still be there when you open them. Let your light shine out of one hand and receive your light in the other. Let your light shine. Open your eyes. Walk your feet together so everything's touching. You're on one tree trunk of a leg. Press the weight into the left leg. Inhale this right knee up into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze. On your exhale, you're going to place the foot either to the ankle, the calf, or onto your thigh for a tree pose. Just don't place the foot onto the knee because we're there to protect it. Hands to your heart. Now pick a place out in front of you that is not moving and bring your gaze and breath there. It helps with the balance. Hands stay at our heart, palms pressed together so our forearms are active. And we're letting our breath come in and out with ease. And if you feel that it's in your practice, on your next inhale, begin to grow your branches all the way up to the ceiling. You can separate the palms, rotate the pinkies in. And just let yourself grow a little taller. Sometimes I roll out my wrists here because we're doing a lot of flows. You're more than welcome to do that. Take an inhale, grow a little bit taller. On your exhale, place your hands together, bring it down through your heart. Inhale the right knee in. On your exhale, release the leg down. You can walk it out, dance it out, whatever feels good. Walk your feet back together, everything in one line. The weight goes into your right leg. Inhale the left knee up, give it a little hug. And on your exhale, again, you can place the foot onto the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. And it might be different on this side because, again, we have two different sides of the body. Place the hands to the heart. Gaze out in front of you at that place that is not moving and find your breath. And if you keep wiggling and wobbling and falling out of your tree pose, what happens when we fall out of a yoga pose? Nothing, right? We just get back into it. It's like life. So hands together, take an inhale and exhale. Inhale, begin to grow your branches tall toward the sky and let your hands float open. Now option one, we can stay here with stillness, but I like to move my branches because that's what tree branches do, right? They blow in the wind. So maybe let your tree branches flow and blow and just see where they go. And when you're ready, inhale the arms up. Exhale, press palms together, bring it through your heart center. Inhale the left knee up and in. On your exhale, walk it out, dance it out, whatever feels good. Walk your legs back together, everything's in one line. Tuck your chin into your chest, and as slowly as possible, let yourself go all the way down to the floor. And when you get down to the floor, you can separate your feet at hips width distance. You can shimmy your shoulders. Shake the head yes. Nod it no. Inhale up, halfway lift, flat back, reorganize. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands on the mat, step your feet back to your plank. Kick back through your heels and actively press the mat away. We're gonna play a little game. By game, I mean sweat, so it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be quick. So our left palm is down. Inhale, right hand, left shoulder. Exhale it down. Inhale, left hand, right shoulder. Exhale it down. We keep going. Right hand, left shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. And just keep breathing. And if you're like, no, I'm not doing this, you can just come into a child's pose for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your plank. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Everything down. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the ceiling. Let out all your breath here. Inhale, fill up your body to the top. Exhale, your biggest sigh. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step right foot through in between the hands. Rotate your back foot down flat. Inhale, we rise, warrior 1. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, flying warrior. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front, bend the right knee. One more time, inhale, we fly. Exhale, warrior 2. Now bring the gaze to your front hand, flip it over. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, go up and back. Throw some peace to the world. Your back hand rests on your back thigh or around your lower spine to push that front thigh forward. Gaze toward that top hand. Now I want you to think side bend here because we're bending through our rib cage. This is not a back bend. So again, side bend, breathing through the ribs, bring the gaze up. When we look up, we go up. And if this is uncomfortable, because it can be an uncomfortable pose, can you sit with that? Can you breathe with that? And just let yourself feel in this moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up, triangle pose. So our hands are in one line here, as are our shoulders. I have a little trick here. My bottom hand presses into my calf because it gives me more momentum to reach higher toward the ceiling. Now option one, our gaze goes up toward the ceiling. If you need help with balance, bring your gaze toward the floor. There's no judgments as to which option you choose. And once you choose, let your breath come in and support you. Is there anything you can release here? Is there anything you just don't need anymore? One more breath, inhale. Exhale, gently come back to warrior two. Rebend the front knee, take a full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, step your front foot back to your plank. Inhale, push floor away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, everything down. Hands underneath shoulders, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, take a full breath in, fill up the body. Exhale, release. One more breath. Inhale, fill up the body, let yourself get full. Exhale, side out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Rotate the back foot down flat. Inhale, we rise, warrior one. Exhale, butterfly open, warrior two. Inhale, fly it up, flying warrior, belly in, palms together. Exhale, warrior two, bend the left knee. Gaze toward that front hand, flip it over. Inhale, reach forward, forward, forward. Exhale, go up and back, reversing our warrior. Hand on that back thigh or around your lower spine. And then again, bring the gaze up and let yourself breathe through the rib cage. It's like our breath is like this ocean wave. It just rushes and runs over our body. Where can you send a breath? Take an inhale. Exhale, gently come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up, triangle pose. And again, if you want to take that hand option with the bottom hand, you're more than welcome to. Pick your gaze and then let yourself breathe. You know, we have this incredible breath. It supports us in everything we do in life. Yet somehow we forget that it's always here with us. And what's that breath feel like? One more breath, inhale. Exhale, gently come back to warrior two, bend the left knee. Take a full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, step the left foot back to your plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, everything down. Hands underneath shoulders, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let out all your breath here. Inhale, fill up the body, nose to toes. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll yourself forward to plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Release the tops of the toes and then just walk yourself back so you're standing on your knees. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Place your hands to your lower spine, fingers down, like you put them in jean pockets. Now zip the elbows in. On your inhale, gently push the hips forward. On your exhale, you drop the head back to open the heart. Eyes open, mouth closed. Breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale slowly and gently roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. On your exhale, gently come to seated onto your heels, or if it feels better to come into a pretzel position, you can do that. Hands either facing up onto your thighs or at your heart center. Close your eyes. Exhale all the breath. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Now, picture someone out in front of you that you really love with your whole heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, breath to them. Take an inhale. And now picture someone out in front of you who you may not like, someone you disagree with. Exhale, breath to them. Take an inhale. Now picture a stranger. Maybe you saw them at the store, walking down the street. Exhale to them. Take an inhale. Exhale a breath to our world. Take another breath in. On your exhale, send a breath to each other for sharing your practice today. Now, picture yourself sitting right out in front of you. Take your deepest, fullest, biggest breath of your day. Inhale it to the top. Exhale that breath to yourself for showing up and doing the work. And just in case you didn't tell yourself today, you are doing an amazing job. And not just at this practice, but at life. Gently open your eyes. Place your hands down by your sides and rock your hips and legs to either way as you swing the legs out in front of you. Now you're gonna get out all the good stuff. So all the things from underneath the thighs, just walk it out. And then zip your legs together so you're sitting right onto your sits bones. Flex your toes toward your face. Inhale, reach your arms up tall. On your exhale, hinge at your hips, bow forward. Now you don't even have to touch your toes. You can place the hands onto your calves, your ankles, and you can bend your knees because it feels good. And then just let your chest and head drop and let your body breathe. And I want you to think bending from your hips rather than reaching through your arms. Gently tuck your chin into your chest and begin rolling yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. And when you get to the top, tap your toes to the mat, rock your arms out in front of you, and then just kick your legs up so they're parallel to the mat and your toes are flexed toward your face. This is called boat pose and it's everyone's favorite pose. I'm being sarcastic, this is like everyone's least favorite pose in yoga. So we're gonna squeeze our knees to our chest and on your exhale, gently lengthen them back to parallel. Press your palms together and your legs together. Cross the thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale through center, exhale right. Inhale, center, exhale left, keep going. Think about it. If this is like the hardest part of your day, you're having a good day. So we keep going. Inhale, center, exhale right. Inhale, center, exhale left. Inhale, center, separate the palms, squeeze your knees into your chest, and slowly lower and lengthen all the way down. And when you get there, take an exhale. Inhale your knees up into your chest, grab for opposite elbows, give yourself a big hug, and begin rocking yourself side to side. Little lower spine massage. Gently come through center and press the soles of the feet down into the mat. Walk your fingertips to your heels, that's your hips width distance. And if it's not there, then you just walk your feet back a little. Press the left foot into the mat. Inhale the right leg high toward the ceiling. On your exhale, hook your right ankle onto your left thigh. You're gonna flex the right toes. Again, it protects that knee joint. Option 1, you stay here. This feels good. Option 2, you can kick the left leg up toward the ceiling. Interlace your fingers underneath the thigh. Option 3, you can interlace your fingers around the calf. And again, do which one feels good for you. In this pose, it's not about like being flexible or anything like that. The goal of this pose is to actually release our shoulders onto the mat. So if you're like lifting your head up, just let everything rock back. Close your eyes. Drop the tongue to the bottom of the mouth. Release the cheekbones. And come back to your breath. And when your thoughts wander off, because that's what they do, again, be the witness. You know, where are your thoughts going? Can you just watch them? Inhale, begin to kick the left foot up toward the ceiling. Give it a little stretch. On your exhale, place the foot down onto the mat. Take an inhale at center, and we're just going to scoot the hips to the left. On your exhale, drop the knees to the right. Tee the arms open, palms face up. Gaze either goes to the left or up toward the ceiling, whatever feels good. And just come back to the breath again. You know, where can you send it in this moment? Inhale, gently come back to center. On your exhale, place the right foot down. Windshield wiper the knees, side to side. Gently come through center. Hook your left ankle onto your right thigh. Flex the left toes. And again, you take whichever arm option serves you. Shoulders released. Eyes closed. Is there anything you can release that's just no longer serving you? So you can make room for what does. Inhale, kick that right leg high toward the sky. Get a little stretch in. On your exhale, place the foot down. Take an inhale at center. Scoot the hips to the right. And on your exhale, drop the knees to the left. Tee the arms open. Gaze can go to the left or up toward the ceiling. You know, I began practicing yoga, I think 8 years ago. When I was a teenager, I had metal rods placed into my spine because I had scoliosis. And I was a dancer at the time. And I was told that I would lose all my flexibility, that I wouldn't have much movement after this surgery. And that if I was in pain, to just lay down. But then 8 years ago, I found yoga. And through this practice, I gained over 85% of my flexibility back, over 85% of my movement back. And then I began traveling the world and teaching yoga in refugee camps, in underserved communities in Cambodia and Greece. Because this yoga, it changed my life. It brought movement back into my life. And I firmly believe that this yoga is for everybody who is just willing to show up onto their mat. This yoga will bring magic into your life. So trust in it. Move with it and let yourself breathe with it. It's why it's here. On your inhale, gently come through center. Exhale, release the left foot down and just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Gently bring the knees through center. Walk your fingertips back to your heels, and again, walk the feet back if they're not there yet. Press the soles of the feet down into the mat. On your inhale, begin to lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Now interlace your fingers underneath the small of your spine, and then wrap the left shoulder underneath and the right for a bridge pose. Squeezing the glutes here, I want you to think energy going out through the knees and down through your feet. And then an invisible string pulling your hips high toward the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Slowly and gently roll yourself all the way down. Bump the knees together, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Construct a breast. Gently open the knees back to hips width distance. Place your knees up into your heart. Grab for opposite elbows. This time lift your head to your knees. Kiss the kneecaps. On your exhale, drop the head and shoulders back. Butterfly the knees open, soles of the feet together. Interlace the fingers. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring your feet toward your heart. Inhale. Exhale, kick the ceiling. Happy baby. Rock side to side. And let's take a lion's breath. Everyone inhale. Exhale, stick out your tongue. Just for fun, let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, stick out your tongue. Inhale, kick the ceiling. On your exhale, release your legs all the way down. Heels in, toes out. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Meaning open to the universe. Open to opportunity. Eyes closed. Shavasana. And I have a poem that I'm going to read underneath Shavasana. It's by Lena Moon. Right now, there's a lawyer in Texas who's remembered he's a poet. There's a poet in New York City remembering she's a farmer. A restaurant owner from somewhere who suddenly has time to be a father. And children everywhere are teaching their parents how to use their imaginations to transport themselves beyond four walls that isolate, hold, and protect. Right now there's a musician singing to the fire under moonlight again, after so many moons of singing for the masses. And thousands of mothers are remembering that they have the innate wisdom in their bodies to birth their babies safely at home. Right now, someone's finally putting their grandmother's recipes from their homeland into a cookbook. And dreamers are gathering in online summits, magnetizing their messages that they are receiving in their slumbers. There is quiet in the city streets and airwaves. The birds are singing in jubilation. And dogs everywhere are finally getting their heart's desire come true because now they see more of you. Right now, thousands of people, for the very first time, are sitting in meditation every single day. And thousands more are finally able to make room for their personal creative practice, home projects, and self-work, internal reckoning that has been biding its time is rising to the surface to demand that today is the day right now. A system that has long been broken has broke open to reveal its smoke and mirrors. And so with tears and laughter and attending to our moments, each one miraculous, we are making whole in holy healing movements. The gifts of this coronation are many. May we count ourselves lucky to count them, remembering the time when the whole world came to a halt and we all got a single precious moment to reassess which way we are headed right now. Gently wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, wiggle nose, and inhale the arms up for an afternoon, evening stretch. And roll yourself into either side into a fetal position. Press down through your top hand and come up into an easy seated pretzel position. Hands to your heart, eyes closed. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale your thumbs up in between your eyebrows, your intuition. Exhale, bow down to the teacher in light within. Namaste. The light within me sees and honors the light within all of you. Thank you all so much for class, for holding space, for standing in solidarity and celebrating this beautiful Refugee Week, this beautiful International Day of Yoga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Britta from Xanadu Yoga. Keep holding the space, keep shining your lights, and know that everything you do in this life matters. You matter. Thank you again, and have a beautiful day. Hopefully I'll see you all soon.